Welcome to Trustee Talk. Thank you for joining us today. Our guest is Josh Gerth, who is still president of the Anderson Township Trustees as of this moment anyway. Welcome to Trustee Talk and congratulations on a successful election.
Well, thank you. Yes, last night was the culmination of a lot of hard work.
That always is.
So, yeah, it was
It
good.
always is. But, you know, you look good.
Well, thanks.
You know, you held up well.
It had its moments, tested us a little bit, but
They always do.
yeah, there were some. Elections are tough. It's kind of like a test, right? I mean, it's a pass-fail grade, but it is like a test, and you got to prepare for it. You got to study for it. You got to put yourself out there. But you know, I think we did a good job. I think our record speaks for itself, and
It does.
the results were good.
So, did you run into anything that you were surprised about as far as issues or things that came along as you?
No, I mean, I think, you know, we hit a lot on, obviously, the success we've had the last 4 years. I mean, that's what we tried to focus on. We had an opponent that focused on some rather negative things, I guess, is the best way of saying it. You know, running for office, actually, a lot of things now with social media, the way it is.
Yeah. Tough.
It is, well, I mean, and there are good things about social media, but the bad things about it are you can now literally say and do anything online and basically get away with
Exactly.
it. And what happens is that even when there's no truth to it, a like here or a share there from a friend or someone that you know gives it credibility.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to deal with. You know, and politics is probably the worst in terms of social media involvement.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, we are able as candidates to get information out to people quicker, cheaper, that normally we wouldn't be able to do. So there is a good thing to it as well.
There is. I think that the big problem is that, as you said, I think that there's so much misinformation comes through social media, and unfortunately people don't take the time to check things out.
Right.
And I think it's created a nastiness in the process that old guys like me didn't go through because we didn't have social media.
Yeah.
Now we spent more money because we had to do more, spend more money on mailers and things,
yeah.
which I come to believe that the mailers, after when you looked at how many came in somebody's mailbox, I'm sure they went from the mailbox into the dumper.
A lot of them
because nobody paid attention, and usually everything that was said was pretty much what you
right.
to say anyway. Well, congratulations. I'm
Well,
proud of you and you and Andrew and Dee didn't have to run this time.
No,
she?
she's got 2 more years.
She's got 2 more years.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you did do a good job. Both I think the trustees have done my personal opinion, but have done a great job and I think have been maintaining what Anderson Township need to be concerned with, and done it in a very frugal way.
That's right.
What do you see on the horizon now as you look ahead to next year?
Well, I think we're going to continue to do a lot of the things that we've been doing. We're going to look for ways to cut costs, raise a little revenue if we can in certain areas, collaborate where we can. Development is still going to be a big topic of conversation. We have had a lot of development, as you know.
Yeah.
But some of it's kind of the low-hanging fruit. Some of the retail stuff is stuff that has been looking out here for a while. I think hopefully the next chapter here is going to be more substantial development. And what I mean by that is different housing options. We've talked a lot about wanting and needing a new apartment community, something luxury, lifestyle, amenity-based. And we need that, and I want to get that done. A hotel is another one that I think we are long overdue for a hotel. And I mentioned revenue. I mean, that's a place where we can get a little bit of revenue through an occupancy tax. So I think, those type of development projects, we want to see something like that get done in the next year or two, for sure.
Well, as you said, I think there's no question that the retail development has boomed. The center, Anderson Center, is probably in better shape than it's ever been in before.
Yeah, they have one spot left, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of that Kroger part is still.
Still under construction.
Still under construction, and a lot happened. A lot more happened there than I thought was going to happen on the corner there.
Yeah, and they're going to get that done. That will be done in the spring.
Yeah. So you got to feel pretty good about that. And the whole street,
Yeah.
the whole Beachmont
A
corridor.
lot of construction, broke a lot of eggs in the last
Yes,
18 months to
it
make
did.
this omelet, and
It
I
did.
think it's coming together nice.
That's going to be great. No question about it. So that's going to be the big issue. I mean, as far as budget and everything's concerned, everything's looking good there.
Everything's looking good. Our budget has gone up every year, and I think people are like, well, wait a minute, what's going on? The reason it is because of the increase in property value. So through tax increment financing out here, where we're able to capture some of that increased revenue and keep for ourselves, that is why our budget has gone up, but it's actually a good thing in this case.
Well, it is. Plus you've really been very frugal on spending too. So that makes a difference also.
That's exactly right.
So, but now I guess at this point, you I guess go through a planning process for the next year, and,
Oh, yeah.
and there'll be a lot of things be plugged in there. We have a visitor.
We do.
We do.
I wonder who it could be.
I don't know. Comedy relief is always good.
Andrew, would you like to come in and say something?
Congratulations. Anyway, let me ask you a little bit about. I know the heroin issue has been an issue all year long. Do you feel like anything's really happening with that?
Yes.
That you're making progress and that you're seeing good results as time goes on?
I think through awareness, whether it's my involvement on the regional board, Shane's series that he's been doing,
Which has been great.
Chief Tom Sinan next door in Newtown, who's brought national attention to our area. In fact, he was just at a conference with the former President Clinton and some other people addressing this very issue. Awareness is helping push results. And I think what's going to happen is, I think the President just declared a national emergency.
Yeah.
It's bringing more light, it's bringing more attention, which means something's going to happen. The pieces are being put in place. We have teams of people put in place where it's going to get addressed. How long is it going to take? I don't know. But something with that much attention will not just linger.
No, it shouldn't. The problem is it has so many moving parts, and trying to get control of so many things is tough to do. I mean, because they're just so difficult. But it's been what you see nationally and locally is a lot of work has been put into it. You guys have done a lot just here in Anderson Township, and hopefully it's going to turn the corner.
Yeah.
And I know you still have that safe line that people can call, which is what, 513-688-8098, 513-688-8098, that they can call, report anything they see unusual.
Right.
And that helps. I mean, I think just having the public be aware of it,
Yeah.
and just reporting anything they see that's out of way. But I'm glad to hear that it's making headway, and I think that's kind of happening across the country.
Yeah.
And I think with that, and probably with the President's announcement, you're also going to see some money coming into the tills that will help pay some of the freight that you're going to need. So
I think
you've
so.
done a good job. You're still on that committee, right?
Yes, actually, we're going to be doing a series next year, and we're going to kick it off with a regional meeting of elected officials, and it's going to be good. It's going to just bring a little more attention to what's going on and how we can help.
Good job. I know Anderson's getting ready for 225th anniversary.
Yeah.
And I know there was a name for that anniversary, but I could never pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try.
Okay.
But it's coming up in 2018.
Yeah, I
And
mean
it's the 225th year.
that's exciting.
And lots going to be happening.
Yeah.
A lot of plans are being made, and you're going to need a lot of volunteers.
Yes, we will need volunteers.
And so they can get online and volunteer if they so choose to do so.
Yeah, in the latest edition of Anderson Insights, the front page story is about the anniversary. And so there is information on what the plans are and how I think people can get involved. It's great. It's nice to celebrate your history. And we have an incredible historical society out here.
Yeah, you really
the people
do.
that run that are all in, and they do a phenomenal job. So they will be obviously heavily involved in this. But it's nice. It's nice to celebrate the heritage.
In fact, this edition of Insights has a lot about the heritage and a lot about the history
Yeah.
and the organizations that are involved in that. And so
Yeah.
you do have a lot to talk about. You have a lot to do, and it a lot to show. And it's 225 years. I don't know if I've ever been around a 225 year.
Well, we're looking pretty good for 225 years.
Yeah,
I
you
think,
are.
So.
Yeah. Now the other guy was here. I think he was here 225 years
Yeah.
ago. He's just been reincarnated.
That's right. That's exactly right.
For sure. Tree lighting for
Yeah.
December. That's a big thing in December.
Yeah, I mean, now that we're heading into the holidays, that is one of the bigger events we have. I think it's Saturday, December 2nd. And it's a nice event, nice family event. Of course, the weather always throws,
Well, yeah.
itself into it. But I think it's regardless, they do a nice job with it. Especially this year, now that the Anderson Town Center is kind of redeveloped, I think it'll be even better.
Where's it going to be? Where's the tree lighting going to take place?
I believe it'll be in front of the movie theater. I think that's where it's going to go,
Kind of the
in the
little
bigger
plaza,
roundabout.
yeah.
I think, but I think that's where the plan is.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So it'll be nice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, December, you've got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of different things.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw in here there's...
starts right before Thanksgiving. The Chamber has a big Thanksgiving dinner. They also have a holiday party. We do the tree lighting. It's a nice time. I mean, the holidays are fun.
They are. And the Anderson Theater does the Nutcracker, I see.
Oh, absolutely.
And also the Holiday Showcase that the Performing Arts Inc. does. So
Yeah.
there will be lots of things for people to do.
Everything found in the
see.
Anderson Insights.
Which
so.
is the great publication.
Yeah.
And this one especially because it does talk a lot about the 225th. So.
Absolutely.
Well, I am happy that for everything that happened for you and Mr. Pappas, and so we can look forward to another four-year term.
It's exciting. I think we've got a lot to do, so we're going to get back to work, and I'm going to keep reminding Andrew that I beat him by 744 votes anytime I get, and I'm sure that'll make him real happy.
I'm sure he'll be appreciative of that.
He will.
Yeah, he will be. That was a fast 4 years. I mean,
It
when you
was.
think about-
It really
I was
was.
thinking about that this morning. I said, wow, it seems like that they just got elected the first time, and it's 4 years later.
It has gone fast. It's been a lot of hours, but it's been fun, and it's great working with this staff and with you and Shane and everybody. It's been great.
Well, and I think the good thing is that you all, I think, have enjoyed working with each other, but you've also made a lot of headway.
Yeah.
You've had a lot done, so. And you've held up well. You look just about as young as you did when you ran 4 years ago.
Well, thanks. I still feel okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, campaigns can take their toll on you.
They can.
For
But we
sure.
sign up for it, so.
Well, you do.
You know.
If anybody knew how hard a work it is, they wouldn't sign up.
Well, a lot of people don't because
they
I
don't.
think they don't want to be involved in
No.
it, which, there's good people out there that probably should, but they don't want to, and I get it, especially nowadays.
You give up a lot.
You do.
You really have to, so thank you for doing that.
My pleasure.
And thank you for being here today. I apologize. I was late, so that's why we're kind of running a short version
No,
of
that's
this,
all right. That's okay.
of this program, but
Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
we'll make
if I
it
don't
up.
see you.
We'll make it up on your next. We'll do an hour next time.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Sure. But anyway, thanks a lot. Congratulations again, and thanks for all your service to Anderson Township.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this short version of Trustee Talk, but I think we got a lot done today and making this part of your day. We invite you to join us for our next one, which will take place I think it'll play back in, we'll shoot it in January, so I don't know when that'll play back. It'll play back in February, Shane. And our guest will be none other than Andrew Pappas. So I'm sure we look forward to that.
Second place Pappas.
Second place Pappas. I'm not going to say that. You said it. That's good for him, though.
Yeah,
Good for him. Makes him work harder next time.
that's right.
For sure. I'm Dick Murgatroyd, and on behalf of the Anderson Township trustees, the Anderson Township staff, and of course our producer, director, Shane Reinert, we do wish you and your family a very merry and blessed Christmas and a new year blessed with grace and peace, health, and a lot of happiness. See you next time.